Morning, boys. Thursday morning. How are we? We good? The rain has come, as you can see, it's chucking it down, and we've got a lot more coming as well. I think tomorrow is due to be quite biblical. It's very, most of our weather map looks blue when we get rain. Tomorrow is green and white, which means we're getting a lot and a lot of it. Today, Thursday, we've got, what have I got in? Gosh, I think I've got a range. I've got to look at a crackling, or have we moved that job? Anyway, there'll be we're hopefully going to have a snap-on day. Jodie should be popping down to say hello. We got some new bits and bobs, fingers crossed. And there will be some cars. That's how informative Thursday starts this morning. You had a muddled video yesterday, all of the bits and bobs throughout the week. There wasn't enough that I wanted to put out for one video, so we made a blancmange of everything. Blancmange, what a great word. That's when you know you're a child of the 80s, when you used to eat blancmange.
GPS connected.
Thanks, love. But yes, wet start to the day. I don't think it lets up until next week. We've got a lot of rain coming in, but it's getting brisker, it's getting cooler. Shorts are still in effect. They won't be coming off for a little while till it gets down to single digits. But I'm going to get off to work, get coffee, start the day, see you in a bit. Nothing new to report. See you in a bit.
I said I don't fucking like you. You don't like me? No.
Morning, everyone. First one in this morning, Citroen DS3. So this has a failed sat nav. So it's got the sat nav down here, screen up there. Customer, this thing's stuck in a boot loop, and obviously from Citroen it's mega money. So he's bought a spare from online. We have a new screen. It doesn't look that healthy, but we have got a radio that apparently works. So what we need to do, let's hope they didn't cut those cables off while the thing was live, because that would not be good. Oh, you just heard it boot up. But we've basically got to swap out this radio, see if we can get it working with the car. I'm kind of thinking it's going to need coding, so we're going to have to tell the Citroen it's okay to use. So this thing out, that thing in, maybe a bit of coding. It's losing its marbles at the minute. We'll see in a bit. Here he is. Yeah, I thought you didn't love me anymore. I thought the snap-on dealer's leading me on again.
None of you saw me on Tuesday.
I see we've got a new workshop flyer.
Yes.
I thought I saw something.
Yeah, they come out every quarter, didn't they?
Yeah.
The last one of the year.
Okay.
Yeah, I posted on my Facebook. Didn't I? So yeah.
Ooh, so what we got there? So we got some new jacks, tyre pressure systems, tyre pressure gauge, valve insertion tools, tyre depth, gas analyzer, leak test, smoke machines, master fuel kit, primer. Jamie needs one of them. Mr. Webb. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I borrowed my brake bleeder to pull through some diesel, yeah, on a service. Worked a treat, mind.
Did it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Started first time.
Nice.
Oh,
Multimeters. Scopes.
clamps, yeah.
Not scopes. You are.
Got one of them.
Yeah.
Got a bigger one of them. Welding trolleys, air compressors. That's cool. Bore scopes. Timing lights. Jesus Christ. Wow.
Pillars.
Body repair bits. Break-in kits. I do like these side wheels. They're pretty cool. That's the kit that I've got, isn't it? The old RAM and stuff, yeah?
Kit, yeah. The blue, the body kit.
Digital contact on. Laser tachometer.
I've never used one. that'll be the same. I think that's going to be a similar body to what the soldering iron's going to be.
Oh, okay, like a little gun.
Yeah.
Nice.
When it eventually hits.
Yeah, bloody need it.
I'm hoping it's going to hit in February at the tool show.
Wow, Torch Fest.
Yeah, lots of torches on deal.
Little pen light, that's cool.
Yeah, I just saw someone just actually text me to order one of those.
Hmm. Micro thin, breakaway torque. What's these new guns? Monster. Monster lithium.
That's the latest gun. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one, obviously, with the breakaway of 1952.
Wow.
Then we do the little smaller 1/2 inch. So some guys, this is good for like hubs and all sorts of
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that. This is if you're doing tyres and wheels all day, then that's sort of just lighter.
Yeah, a bit
You would
easier on the
need-
wrist,
yeah.
but that if
Yeah.
you want some
Yeah,
madness.
Madness, yeah.
Jesus, 1900, that's a lot.
Mm.
Fair play to them. Big old amount. Right, we got here trolleys, fender covers, high powered magnets. That's the compressible tool tray. That was the thing, wasn't it?
the one,
Yeah. Wing covers, trolleys. I love mine. One of these.
Yeah.
The tool tray. Some new gloves. Cool. It's got a lot in that, yeah. Yeah, what a cool I'll grab the images from that later on
Yeah,
to
that's
stick
my-
on the old
Yeah, they're on my Facebook.
Okay, cool. Cool. Anything else? Anything new? What we got?
What we've got new, the big punch and chisel sets have come in.
Yeah.
The bigger pick sets. So you got the little ones and you've got a bigger.
Ah,
bit of a
nice. Are they
heavy
red?
duty one. Too much stuff up there.
What we talking for them?
Can't remember. There you go. Just
Oh, that one there.
have a look. We've got some long blowers.
Love a long blower.
They got obviously the other radiator pick
I've
ones.
got them.
Yeah, you got them.
Got them.
Various different lights still. The seal picks as well, which you've probably got. The spoons.
Oh, wrong seal. Okay.
Yeah,
jokes.
I think that's about it.
Okay.
Big battery charger, which you've obviously got.
Oh yeah, is that what that is?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm driving on today.
Big old unit. Mm-hmm. It's a well-stocked little van, mate.
Takes a while.
That's what she said. It's one thing the Yanks
Well,
always say.
They say just keep it.
The Americans always say they've got tiny little snap-on trucks, but they aren't half stocked.
53 they are, normally 75ish.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably where it wants to be at the moment, stock wise.
Mm.
You know.
What's in the boxes?
Soldier irons.
Oh, gas ones.
Yes. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see these electric soldering irons.
Yeah, me.
Will they be the same solder tips that I've been buying for town?
I don't think so. I think they might be, but I think it'll come with some tips. They might be the same.
It's just that the solder it is a corrosive, so it does eventually start ruining the
You've obviously
metal.
got the gauze inside that gets
Dislodged, yeah.
and that stops it from burning as well.
Yeah,
You'll find a lot of times when a soldering iron's not working, it's probably normally because of the
gauze.
tip, because
Yeah,
the tip's been used.
yeah,
You know,
totally.
being getting hot and cold every time, it just eventually kills them, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an expensive commodity that is very short-lived.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how good they are. I haven't seen any problems or anything from anyone in American guys about them.
What's the warranty going to be with them? They're 14.4, are they?
Yeah.
So it's a year.
Yeah, same as any of the 40.4 stuff.
Sure.
Same as, like, electrical stuff's normally a year's warranty.
Unless it's 18 volt and then
Unless
it's
it's
2
18
years.
It's 2 years. Unless it's the multimeter, which multimeters are 7 years.
Okay, so that one I've just bought.
Yeah, the actual bodies are 7 years.
Oh, that's good.
The wires are only a year, but the bodies are 7. So, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So,
Cool.
and obviously that's the new Solus Plus
Oh.
there.
Ooh.
So that's the new.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's
Sold
the new
any
one.
yet?
Not yet. I've only had them. Like I say, I got them Friday.
We've got a new software update?
Yes. It's just turned up. I actually just put it on the machine. I've just actually put it on my thingy. So yes, I can do it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I've just it's in the Citroen actually. I was just coding a radio. So
yeah.
Weirdly enough, it never does what it's supposed to do. The last Citroen I did went through all the processes, and it doesn't get you the option to sort of go into opening the code.
Right.
To put the car's radio on or code the VIN number to the radio.
Right.
And it's the same last time. Didn't work. So left the car alone. Was about to tell the customer I couldn't do it. And then it worked in the afternoon. I haven't had payment from them. I'm never going to see them again. But you know what it's like. But same thing with that Citroen. Trying to get into it. Wouldn't work. And eventually figured out what the BSI module was. Yeah. Got that coded.
Yeah.
And then there was a massive pop. Everything shut off. And I thought, oops. Like second-hand radio from a scrapyard. Have I just blown it up? And then turned the ignition off, turned it back on again, working perfectly.
Weird, isn't it?
Changed the screen, got the sat nav up and everything. I'm like, I'm invincible.
The best.
I am. Like, this is great. But it never goes like it should go, you know?
Yeah.
I've seen it happen once, and I thought a kiddie got stuck with it, and I did it for him, and it was really straightforward. And ever since then, I've never ever got back to it being as normal as it should be. Yeah, it's bizarre, very, very bizarre.
Yeah, strange.
And what are they? 50?
50, yeah.
What have I got on mine at the minute? I've got a bit on there, haven't I?
6 and 68 pence.
Do. Fuck it. Put them on the list. We'll have them. Right. I think. Oh, that's the hammer set in the foam, right?
Yes.
Cool.
That's the. They were also bringing out a 6-piece one.
Yeah.
At some point. Well, what it'd be is there's when we were at the show and there was one where you bought a 56 and you got the foam for free, and then you could fill it up with the rest of them.
Okay.
So.
Nice.
Two people. It's quite a big thing on the phone.
More hammers.
More hammers.
More hammers. More better. More hammers. Cool. Okay, mate. Can't think of anything else I need.
Yeah, that's all right.
Right, let's sort out some pennies. Right then, my dudes. Got Bentley in. Little Conti. I've got to investigate poor sound quality, and what we've basically discovered is it's a name audio. So that one there, name for Bentley. But this sub here is blown. This one is not. Funnily enough, he's only just bought this car, and all the screws and stuff on it were undone, so it's clearly had a problem, and they've tried investigating it. So I've priced him up some kicker replacements, so we'll see what he comes back with. But for now, I'm going to get this thing over to him and leave it ready to go. Oh, we got some music playing. Let's turn that down. There we go. Right, see you in a bit. Nice. Right then, my dudes. You asked, so let me show you how we do the parasitic drain check with the snap-on meter. So what we do, a couple of things you need to set yourself up for before you start. One is, if it's a modern car, you basically need to open all of the doors, let everything go to sleep, because cars with lights and things like that can have quite a large, what we call residual current. So the multimeters, the majority of them are only based maximum at 10 amps, right? So if you try and put any more than 10 amps through a multimeter, you'll probably blow the internal fuse if it's got one. If not, you will cook leads and melt your multimeter. So what we would normally do is open the car. Right, things like this need to be taken out and unplugged so the bulb is not on. So the car is left basically open and gone to sleep. Then we get our snap-on parasitic drain checker. Now, you know we discussed these things the other day. They're actually not fuses, they're breakers, okay? So when you undo this, that there resets the breaker. So when the breaker pops, it's like a fuse, you push that in and it protects. Okay, so, and then what we would normally do, after the vehicle is shut down, you take your positive lead off, you make sure your snap-on switch is in the on position, which basically means at the minute, the breaker is like off. This connection is not through and through. Get our 2 leads, we place one onto the vehicle itself, and then the second one will go onto the battery post. All right, see that little click? Now at the minute, the vehicle is running all of its power, or all of its earth, shall we say, through the multimeter. So if we've got a parasitic drain, what we're basically doing is we're making the multimeter part of the circuit. And on here, you'd use your common earth and your amps over there. Now, what we basically do is we set our little switch of the snap-on feed to on, and that basically means that at the minute it is breaking the circuit between these two. We connect up. We use the negative, not the positive, because if you short this out, you're shorting a positive. So we like to short the negatives out because a negative to negative is not going to matter. So always do it on the negative side. Set your digital multimeter to DC volts. And then what we would do is we would then connect in one lead to this, one lead to the battery post, and then you turn your protection off. And what that basically does is it allows the electric current to run and through your meter. So you're basically measuring the electric which is coming from the battery into the car. So to see if you've got a parasitic drain, which I do have on the Chaser, you can see that, 6.7. That is down to the Chinese LED kit that I have in the car, which is doing the underglow for the seats. Now, I know this is a problem. I've known it for a while. I've also got the alarm and pager on here, so that's not helping with that current draw, but I know there is a slight issue with this car. So hence why we're doing the boot build, because I'm going to take the all the power system that I want continuously on. That's going to go to a leisure battery in the back, and when we go to car shows and things like that, everything will be switched off the back battery and left this front one alone. So you'll basically see on here we've got our our sort of amperage, shall we say, our current of what is running through the meter. So I know I've got 6.9 volts, millivolts of current draw. So that's too much. We should see between 50 and 20 milliamps is kind of normal. So this is a lot, okay? Obviously this is millivolts, but yeah, this is quite a lot. And I know that because of the alarm paging system and the Chinese LEDs, which don't really go to sleep. They still draw current, they still draw power. And that is how you do a little parasitic drain check. If you were then testing, for example, what was causing this on the car, I'd suggest putting this somewhere like on the windscreen here where you can see it internally. And what you do with that system in place is you go into the car and then you start removing the fuses off the fuse board one by one. When you see this current drop, that's when you know you've found the circuit that has the parasitic drain. And then from there you can then go onto like a diagnostic sheet or see what's on your fuse board, and it will tell you what items of the car are on said circuit, and then you know where to go looking for your problem. Okay, does that help? So hook up your meter, negative side on the amps side of things, not on the positive side for shorting, risk of shorting it out. When your car is all settled and you've opened the doors and turned off all your interior lights and things like that, which are going to draw so much current that this is going to misread, you then let the multimeter sit, see what your draw is. You then go in the car and remove fuses one by one, looking at this. When that voltage suddenly drops away, that will tell you what circuit your drain is on. And then from there you can ascertain from your owner's handbook what is on that circuit, what is causing the problem, and so on and so forth. And that's basically how we do it. That's how you find a parasitic draw. Easy as that. Hope that's okay. And this will be fixed in due course. See you soon.